Have you ever felt you found yourself in the place just right, and it turned out to be a valley of love and delight? That you landed somewhere where you felt you belonged? I've been thinking about that sense of belonging, what that feels like, when it happens, and what makes it happen. I remember when I found myself in this place and how immediately it felt just right. And that was 15 years ago. And eventually it became, and still is, a place of love and delight for me. How did that happen? What or who made me feel like I belonged here? What is it that made that happen for the new members that we welcomed and recognized just last week? And think of your own experiences here or at a new job or when you joined a group or a team. How did you know if you were in the place just right? How did you know if you belonged? There's power to being in and belonging to a community. Lauren Jackson recently published an essay in the New York Times about believing. In this essay, she explained that religion offers people 3 B's: beliefs about the world, behaviors to follow, and belonging in a community or a culture. She reported getting a lot of feedback about her essay, mostly around the idea of belonging. And that's not surprising. She referenced a major global study that had recently been released by Harvard and Baylor universities that affirmed what so much other data has shown. People flourish. They live happier, healthier, and better lives if they have strong social connections. The study also found that religions, for all their reputational baggage, can provide people with robust communities. We are a religious community, even if you aren't keen on the word religious. We are bound together by our commitment to UU values and to the idea of covenant. We are a community, and a pretty robust one, I'd say. We are a place where people can and do flourish. And this is so deeply tied to one of our priority vision areas of radical welcome. Now, I know that I flourished after I found this community, but it has made me think more deeply about, first, whether we really are a place where people can flourish, and if we are that place, how does that happen? So let's look at these bouquets for a moment. They are beautiful and diverse, and in some ways, not at all surprising. There are blossoms from your gardens, from your yard, from the church property, maybe from the store. And now we're adding something unlike anything that was already in these bouquets. So maybe now the bouquet looks different. It looks scary or thorny or weedy or not so pretty or not so colorful. And yet, what we just added came right from the land around the church, just like all the other blooms in the vases that the kids brought up a little bit earlier. They are dried plants. Yes, a couple are a little bit thorny. They're not alive. And yet I find them very beautiful. Can we, as a congregation, see that beauty in the other? Is there room for these others here? Can we actively care for this garden of Unitarian Universalism and make it a place of refuge for those who can't find it anywhere else? Margaret Renkel, a favorite author of mine, in an essay she wrote recently, quoted a conservation biologist as saying, "In an era of climate change, with extreme weather putting huge stress on natural habitats, the patches of ground that we tend around our houses can turn into places of refuge." She continues, when we cherish and tend what we have the power to tend, we make a place where vulnerable creatures at least have a chance. Hear that message and take it to heart. In these times, we may feel like we have no power to protect or save that which is sacred to us. Every day, multiple times a day, the administration declares some new attack on the vulnerable. So let me repeat Renkel's words. When we cherish and tend what we have the power to tend, we make a place where vulnerable creatures at least have a chance. We have to do the best we can to make our garden grow. Many small efforts add to the collective greater effort. Don't give up hope. Hold these bouquets in mind as inspiration, as a reminder of who we are, of our collective diversity and beauty, and our commitment to making this place truly a place of belonging for all.